Ooh, missing iron rod. No power? What? Oh, I see. So that's where we need a. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One iron ore, 60 per minute. It's 60 iron ores per minute. What the heck? Oh, because it doesn't store anything. It passes it through. That is a lot. Goodness gracious. So the only thing I need to manually support this with is our bushes. Hmm. This is more self-sustaining, but we don't need a hub. Oh, we do. We do need a hub. Smelter, constructor. What's a constructor? Can be automated feeding components. Oh, this is how you can construct. And then we have a container. But we need a, what's it? Shoot. Like we need a factory here for iron ingots is what we have. But then later on we also need another one for, and this is the container here, right? Yeah. Okay, as that's working, let's see, what is this? Space elevator requires deliveries of special project parts to complete project assembly phases. Completing these phases will unlock new tiers in the hub. Biomass from use as fuel. Use of biomass burners and vehicles can use it for power. Biomass is much more energy efficient than raw. Biological matter. Burn various forms of biomass. So how do we're going to unlock that? Doesn't that mean we need to be at a different stage? Or that we have more inventory automatically? Oh, we finally get a biomass burner, finally. To generate electricity for power grid has a conveyor belt input port that allows the biomass supply to be automated. Okay. Now this is worth it. So we need more iron ingot. What else do we need? We need copper. What is this? Iron plate. That's easy. Need iron plate and then concrete. Concrete is easy too. We also needed a copper. But how much copper did we need? Is the question. Oh, we still need more concrete. And then iron rods. Oh, iron plate is what we need next. How do we get iron plate again? Copper, copper. Iron plate from iron ore.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer.
Damn.
Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay. Base build. Oh, damn. Snaps the foundation, walls useful. So basic wall, 1 meter, 4 meter, ramp, lookup tower, logistics, build efficiency stats, conveyor merger. Ooh. Conveyor splitter, splits one conveyor belt into 2, 3. Diverting powers and resources away from backlog conveyor belts. Transports up to 60 resources per minute used to for transport. Oh, lift. Oh, so we could have levels. Map, RAM, inventory. Interesting. Obstacle clearing. Okay, I mean, we have all this. I'm trying to think about what makes sense to build. I'm stuck between choosing resources to focus on right now for us to build. Like, we should have other factories for like iron ignis. Because iron ignis are going to be useful. Versus, like, we're sort of stuck here because our hub had a biomass burner. So what we would want to do is to continue this factory, right? So the factory can continue. But ideally we want to also make this independent, right? So I ran out of fuel. Oh snap, what is this? Oh, there's more ore here? Oh. Oh snap, so we could have like several channels. And it no longer needs to be tied to our base. So we have one miner here, another miner there, another miner here. I see what they're doing. That makes sense. And what is this, a limestone? Yeah, it is limestone. So we can have a factory for each material. And then, in the meantime, as we're building these, we can think about what we want to focus on next. Okay. Well, damn. What happened there? Oh, they both run out of fuel. What did I pick up? Was there anything to pick up here? Our objective is just to make sure that we have an independent factory for iron ignis. Oh, that looks nice from that distance. So let's get like 1,000 fuel. Toggle auto picker. Who's this? You don't want it, bro. What? Did it just die? What was the point? Oh, I had my miner. My mines are here. Damn. And this is where we have copper, so we could create another factory here for the copper. And we could sort of like scale this place out to think about I wonder if we could like make like a central, maybe not central yet. Well, we need like specialized areas. So there's copper here, but is there copper in other places? So there's copper here. And there's copper at that side, 338 meters, 14 meters. Why does it check? Why does it check that area? Why is that area checked? Does that mean we have like something in that? Wait. Oh, this is all copper right now, okay. 500. Oof. 14 meters. 325. 500. So copper is up here though. What can we find like the same way we found like, you know, iron ore? Would it make sense for us to find like an ore, a copper area where there's multiple, you know? I want like 1,000. Our hub is at that side, okay. How does someone remember where their factories are at, you know, if it's building stuff? $198 meters. We know there's one at this direction, right? I don't know if we can open like a map in this game. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can open a map. But I want like 1,000. Yeah, so we have 500 each for each of those fuels. That's gonna be a long time. We'll burn enough, we'll have enough. Copper 179, that location. 200. 5 foot out, that's way too far. 170, 160. The hub is here. Yeah, the copper here is the closest, honestly. I think it makes sense to just build one here. What is that? That's not copper? What is this? What? What is way? If this is copper, then what's the... So that was copper, but it's not like a copper field. Damn. Where is it? This thing, bro. Is it dead? Why is it still standing? Oh, it's dead. That's enough bushes, I think. 5,000, yeah. So this means we should be able to open our shortcut. Biomass burner, yep, this is exactly what we need. So we need two, do we need one or two biomass burners? We could start out with one. Then I'm wondering if the conveyor needs to be that far, so we need to do a little dismantling. I think it's a good time to experiment with, what is this thing? This constructor can be automated by feeding component parts in. Component parts, what does that mean? Feeding component parts in via conveyor belt connected to the input port. The resulting parts can be automatically extracted by connecting a conveyor belt to the output port. Constructor, isn't that what we have already? It's like a channel, right? Configure, that's the mine. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I guess it's time to experiment. This way we can save the poles. We don't need that many poles. So we just have 1 and 2. We don't need this whole long conveyor belt thing. Yeah, let's start reconstructing. We will start the reconstruction process now. Dismantle the hub. Oh damn, we don't have... Oh, I can't take it all. But it's a container, right? So this is fine the way it is. So technically, let's see. I don't know if it makes sense to have one biomass per thing, or if it makes sense to have... What does it take to create a biomass? Space elevator needs a lot of copper, wire, iron rod as well. And what else does it need? Crafting bench, equipment workshop. Used to manually craft equipment, allows you to manually craft a wide range of different parts. Construct various factories, build vehicles. We could make vehicles? Oh snap. Okay, let's do proper organization. I think this is too long. This is way too long, so we need to cut this factory off. And store all the stuff inside here. And just connect it to the smelter to another thing. Okay. Okay, let's do that. What's the time? 32:06, okay. Ooh. Wait, leave that. We need to leave that one. Hold on. Can you move stuff? I wish you could like pick this up and move it. Nah. Nah, we have to reconstruct, is what it seems. Well, we know how these work, so move this one, move that one away. We'll have a biomass right here. What is the resources to make a biomass? It burns various forms of biomass, so we need, okay, we have enough. So we need copper, iron rod, and an iron plate. So it makes sense for a hub to still be close by, right? I just don't want it to be tied towards this location. Let's see, nothing here. Oh, it is on the next wheel. Oh no, it's about to. Okay, I see, I see. It shows you a preview. It doesn't actually show you what the thing is. The hub. Place hub, next wheel. Yep. So we have this here. We need our workshop to craft our stuff. Damn! What the heck is that? What is this? What is this? Is that just part of the construction? Maybe I haven't seen that in a while. Damn. Damn. Alright, hold on. What did I do that for? Oh yeah, I have way too many resources right now. So we need to come here and store all these. We have way too much iron. This is way too much iron right now, so we need to store all of that. Oh snap, that took everything. We need that, we need that. Let's get 2 of these. For real, what I actually really want to do is all these iron ignits, right? Oh yeah, because I need space. Oh, this is crazy. Because I do need space. So we need to create a new we need to create a new thing. This is just like storage, basically, at this point. But there has to be a way for us to organize all this. But this is really pretty much just storage. Oh no, hold on. Oh, that's store all? No. I need these. I need all of these. Because this is really supposed to only contain iron ignits. So we'll come back for that. Then we need to create a generator for this. And for now, I don't know if it's expensive to use one biomass generator. So remove the pole. Organization here matters. We get rid of the pole. We put the pole right here. There's going to be a pole in between here. So we have one biomass between two mines, and then another biomass here between two mines as well. So that would be 500 each, and then it might burn each of those. Just get that out of the way, same thing. Okay, same thing, down here. So anytime we need an iron ignet, we can just go over to that side because we have more than enough. We can use that to create the rods. So let's get these going. Let's start off with deconstructing this. We need a pole. We'll place the power pole right here. For construction purposes, we should also create one mine. Missing materials, a portable miner. So we need a portable mine. We're missing iron plates and we're missing concrete. Damn, that much? We're missing that much? Should we have that already? Where's our home base? We already have concrete, so a concrete, and then we need some iron plates. That should be enough. Is that enough now? Hold on. Missing the portable mine. Really? Oh, did I store that back? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, okay, good to know. Must be placed. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Then we have a pole here. I'm like, does it make sense to have the pole there? Or how much space does the biomass contain? I know it's missing iron rods and stuff. Well, we can place the biomass. What does it need as input? Like, why does that have... Interesting. Is it placed against something else? Let me look up. Wait, let me look up this thing. What does it do? Burns various forms of biomass to generate electricity for power grid. Has a conveyor belt input. Oh, conveyor belt input port that allows the biomass supply to be automated. Can we do that? Can we automate a biomass supply? That's wild. How do we do that? How do we do that? A biomass supply. Because that would be the next thing, right? And then it's really self-sustaining. But I don't know if we have that yet. I really don't know if we have that yet. Okay. Shoot, it's almost time. Place the biomass there in between, or place a cable right here. But we need to farm stuff, bro. Shouldn't there be a way for us to add that in our, like, wish list to do? Iron rod and wires. Iron rods and wires. Five wires and iron rods. We should probably get more plates. That is from... Wires come from copper, right? Yep. Wires come from the copper. So all in all, I didn't need to deconstruct some of those areas. This just needs to mine things and place it. I wonder if we need a container to come through here. The container acts as a channel. Oh no, this is really all we need. It's just this to this. Oh yeah, it's really just that. But we need a smelter is the point. So we can go from the miner to a smelter, the smelter to a container. So we don't necessarily need this here. Mine to smelt, smelt to container is the ideal design. Well, right now I'm stuck between getting the biomass thing. So we need to construct some production stuff. A crafting bench. Manually craft equipment. We already have that, right? Crafting bench is already here. So that's redundant. Yeah, through this we can make the portable mine. And the portable mine needs what? A plate and a rod. And the resource for a plate and a rod is, I think we need as much as possible. Iron plate needs iron ignis, so yeah, we have way more than enough for that. Iron plates need iron ignet. Iron ignet, iron ignet. So both of those need iron ignets, right? We have we have abundance of those. Just not in my inventory right now. Like, can I have a container that just has ores? Hold on. Oh. Oh yeah, we do need copper. Right away? Shoot. Let's go, Tomo. The purple color is peak. Oh, nice. Let me read your comment. The purple color is peak. You have it also. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I was looking for something that was a dark, like dark drip, but a little bit, you know, stylish to look at. But yeah, purple is a nice touch. I'm trying to create independent factories. I'm just getting back to this game after like 3 months. So it's one of these games that if you don't if you don't play as frequently, you're gonna forget like a couple of things. So right now I want to try and put like a factory for my for the copper mine here, so I could create the biomass. You know what I wish? I wish if you want to build something and you're having a missing part, right? Like wire, right, is missing, and I need copper for that. That you could add that to a wish list, and it's going to be at the left side of your screen, and you can see, you know, you can see what you're trying to build. But I'm still very new to this game, so I'm like figuring things out. I enjoy the puzzle aspect. Was good values. What plane is this? How do I tell what plane I'm on? It's like the very beginning, bro. I'm like tier 0. You can? No way. Tell me the deets. Because that's gonna be so convenient. Like mentally, I have to like keep in mind, oh, I need wire. You know? But these guys are done. Let me just grab. Oh damn, I picked the miner too? Oh, I need to tap it to pick it up. Go into your build menu. Go into your build menu, then click the plus sign on the corner of the icon. My build menu. Well, that's inventory. Build menu. Hopefully this is the build menu. I see builder. Then click the plus sign on the corner of the icon. I'm on PlayStation though, so this is console. So when you say click the plus sign, I know you could hit like place shortcut, but that's a shortcut for items. I'm talking of like shortcut for, sorry, a list for like missing parts for a specific thing. There's a game called Monster Hunter World or Wilds, but if you want like the resources for like material, you can press triangle on the weapon and it will create a wish list with that weapon having its own category, and you can see how close you are towards it, you know? You see the add sign? I think you're talking about, wait, let me do it, and then you know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Maybe I'm missing a detail you're talking about. Click R3. Damn! Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, it shows down there. Okay, I see. I didn't know that. Okay, so R3 shows you the material that you need for that, which is just iron ore, right? But then now that it's highlighted right here, it's like, how do we make this a wish list? Codex. Okay, then you can see specific parts of it. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let me, shoot. What was I trying to do again? Yes, you can multiple add them too. You can you can add multiple things there too. Okay. I need to take my time to figure it out. 10 times, 20 times, whatever. Yeah, maybe PC controls are different, but I would like to know what that is. But does what I'm saying make sense, you know? Like, oh, you have missing wires. What if you have multiple things that's missing? And then right now, I want a wish list of the missing things for biomass burner, so I could not mentally have to like open it all the time if there's multiple things. Anyways, copper. So copper needs, what's it? Wire needs copper. I grabbed some of those. I'm sure you guys are like super advanced and you're like, look at this peasant. Slowly trying to figure things out. Don't worry, I'm coming. Why is it taking forever, man? Go on then. I already have copper, so can't afford recipe. It's a lie, it's a lie. That's why you add it to your side menu by adding them in the build menu. That's why you add it to your side menu. The dev said they must add the search bar for console. Oh, on PC you press N or P for a list, but on console, if it is missing. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see what value is saying here. That's why you add it to your side menu. Add it to your side menu. Wait. Right now, this is my shortcuts. Is this the same as the menu you're talking about, or is it different? This is my inventory with triangle. This is L1. So I'll try and figure out if that makes sense. But oh, this is where you make biomass leaves from. It's here. Okay. But the wire though, like what is what is taking that? The big drop menu with the list of stuff? The square menu. Square menu. My square isn't doing anything. Big drop menu. This is to-do list. This is recipes. Oh, is that the search stuff you're talking about? I'm gonna skip inbox. But this is from the, what's it? The console pad on PlayStation. I don't know what I'm doing here though, but for now, to stick to the script, I'm gonna take a screenshot of what you guys are saying in the chat. But right now, I want to try and get a copper. But appreciate it though, I took a screenshot. I'm sure it'll make sense. Things that even in the tutorial was explained initially, and because of how my mind thinks differently, I was like, doesn't make sense, but that didn't make sense later on. But what plane are you? If you could actually see that, if there's a map in this game. That's one thing I was curious about. It's very explorative, right? So it's fun discovering things, but I'm wondering, like, can you see what map you're on? Or what map you could be? Or you just have to build your hub and explore further. But appreciate the tips though. I'm grateful. Only one map? Well, that makes it simple. But they're different places on the map, I think. Okay, that makes sense now. Copper and Ignat. Oh, I need a copper Ignat, not just a... okay, I see. I need a copper Ignat. I thought I needed a copper ore. I was like, I already have ores here, so... Come on, man. So I guess we can make a... We have to make a smelter here. We can start building that factory. So we have a biomass burner. But then we need to smelt, so we need to make our hub here. I'm like, am I too lazy to go all the way there? Which is my iron factory I'm trying to build. Or do I just bring the hub closer to here? And build the smallest factory here, which is copper. To make a copper ignite. And then use that resource to build a biomass, because we'll have enough copper ignites to build biomass for the iron ignite factory. Okay. Yeah, that honestly makes sense. But wait, can I destroy it from this distance? No, is it too far? No. We need like a scooter or something, or a zip line. A zip line would be so dope. Man, I have to go all the way back. Oh wait, can we shortcut destroy it early on? Like I don't need to go all the way back. If my hub is here, I can like... Oh no, I can't do it. Enable vehicle, nah, I can't do it. Man, I'll be back. At least, wait, let me grab the rest of these. You know what, we should add more. In the meantime, am I dead? Okay. I was like, I don't fall that often. But when I do, I try not to die. The running mechanic is like odd. Do I tap circle or do I hold it? Okay. But sometimes you crouch instead. So we needed copper ore. Not this way. I came here because we needed copper. to make copper ignite, right? So I needed to destroy this hub because the copper is closer. Copper is closer. These are fine. That's storage. What I needed to do is to bring the hub closer to the copper so I could make the copper ignites. And the copper ignites will help us to mass supply for making the biomass, which we'll use as energy. What console? PlayStation 5 or PlayStation. But yeah, I'm on PS5. So actually, this game was more recent on PlayStation, on console, right? So it came out on PlayStation, I think 2024. Was fairly new because I used to play what's it? Oh my goodness, it's the GOAT. This game is GOATed for as far as building stuff. Factorio, yeah. I was getting into Factorio because of some friends on a PC, and they're like, that game you can explore so much. But I'm not like a PC person, so I have to start remembering like the shortcuts and stuff for Factorio. So I wanted something on console, so that's where I found Satisfactory. Alright, build our hub. Close by. Relatively close by, not too far from here. Wait, where is the biomass going to be placed on a... We need it like facing this. Sheesh. Is that too far? Is that too far? Wait. Because if we create the whole mine, wait. Oh yeah. What was I doing? Oh, not enough space. Not enough space. And then this is a crate for storage. Damn. Can we skip? I guess we need a container here. Transfer these. Yeah, resource management is going to be a thing to try and look out for. Because what we wanted to build here is we just put a whole mine here. Like, why not? Yeah. Yay! So the mine actually needs what's it called? It needs a smelter, so we can move from mine to smelter, smelter to container. But it needs a form of energy, which is why I brought to the hub close by here. But it looks so... it's gonna look odd. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine for now. So we need a power pole. The power pole was one of the most confusing things for me. It honestly did not make sense at first. But it does make sense now. It doesn't make sense that it's... I don't like that location. Hold on. So put that there. Then we need to create a power line. Yup. So that's one. Then let's also create another power line. So we got two of those, so we have more to burn. And then now we just need fuel. Put one here. Put another one here. So it's burning right now, but then we need a smelter. We need to connect this power line to the mine, so the mine can start producing stuff for us. I'm going to pause these for now, so we're not burning unnecessary energy. And then what we'll need across here is we're going to, we have our mine. Our mine should also connect to a smelter. But if you guys are still here, let me know what you enjoy building. But what your, what's been like your most satisfying thing you've built? You've built. Do I have a shortcut for a smelter or no? I don't. Really, I don't. Smelter. Goodness gracious. So this is the input port for the smelter. Can we snap? Too many builds to say which one is the best when you're at that level. Dang. Okay, which one was most recent though? Wait, would this actually snap? I think that one preference I have with PC is the controllability you have, because on PlayStation it's a bit like clunky. Like I can't quite tell if it's gonna snap or not. Like look at the turnout of this thing, bro. Like it's so hard to visually place. Like I need like an eagle eye type thing. Or hologram it. I guess that's what hologram is for. Nah, that's not right. Hologram lock. Oh damn, that's close. I don't think there's space for a conveyor belt. 2 builds need work for you. Aluminium scrap and crystal oscillators. What the heck is that? What the heck is even that? A crystal oscillator. What would you even use that for? Aluminium scrap makes sense as a form of metal, right? But crystal oscillator, bro. This guy is building like portals or something. Good stuff. Yeah, let me try. I'm trying to catch up one day. Where's the destruction thing? Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! It's like, is it? Is it right? Oh, I should just say like, screw it. It doesn't have to be perfect. The conveyor belts will fix the rest, right? Wait, hold R2 for hologram lock, right? And then you tap R2 to build it. Oh, okay, now it shows that. So if we see the line, then that's a sign that we can connect a conveyor belt, I guess, to it. Okay, that's a nice little detail, finally. 3 days later, yeah. Okay. So let me make sure everything is right. Comes here. The next thing we need is a container. That's just a random container for miscellaneous stuff. I need an actual container here. Hopefully these rocks don't like mess up. Oh no, it does or it doesn't. Dang, the rock's messing up the alignment. I'd say my power build is my first good build. Power build. Oh wait, you built a factory that supplies energy? What's a power build? You know what I'm actually trying to get to? I'm trying to get to the point where it's like a self-sustaining system. a factory that's self-sustaining. Because right now, after all this is built, my number one question is there needs to be like a biomass that provides constant energy to the power, right? So the biomass burner, which is what generates energy for this factory to run. So I'm like, what would be a conveyor that supplies constant biomass, like constant, wood or bushes or leaves, so that the factory just keeps building up until, it's out of storage. But yeah, this game really helps with systems thinking. So as a research engineer, that's what I like. Your next step up on power unlock is coal. It's automatic. No way. No way. Hold on. Right now, my phone is on grayscale because technically I'm supposed to go to bed. But I'm the kind of person that doesn't like unfinished business. So I need to like try and place the game in a state where I don't come back and I'm confused about what's going on. What is this alignment, bro? It's not aligned. It's not aligned. Kind of conveyor belt fix this. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work because of the power line is here. I didn't really think this through, but hey, that's part of the game, right? But coal, though, tell me about it. Did I construct this the wrong way? Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, this is the right way, so stuff is coming in here. Wait. Why is the biomass here? It's supposed to be a smelter. Yeah, this is the wrong thing. I could have sworn this was a smelter instead. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's not. Well, good thing for correction. Okay, this looks more like it. Well, now this is in the way. Is there anything you guys have worked on that you were like, you don't know if you should just start the whole thing all over again, right? Like it's taking way too much. It's more. It's like when you're trying to make a complex thing work, overlapping another object. Really? Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, it is the wrong way. Bruh. I was about to make, okay, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Right there. And I wonder if it would show the, the conveyor thing. Because I can't tell if it's gonna be straight, Oh, you're new? I'm new, man. 3 months later, I came back. The first base is made to be erased. It's made to be erased, man. I'm surprised the YouTube algorithm is actually good at like connecting people for live stream stuff, because usually the actual game that I play is like, you really don't need to think about what you're building. It's this complete action. And the worst part about that game is that it's player versus player. Oh, it's ugly, it's terrible. It's not aligned. Anyway, the worst thing about that game is people, right? And when I say people, I mean other players, because let's say you enjoy a game, right? And you playing, what's up, Chrism? You playing on experimental. No, this is a saved game though. Or is it experimental? I can't tell. Like, I don't have other people, I've never seen other players inside here, so I'm just doing like my thing. I'm not sure if that's what experimental is, but it's a new campaign. Also, this is on console. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation 5. I know the PC people is where it's at, if you want the full experience, but for me to like compartmentalize when I'm working on my PC versus when I'm gaming, I prefer to separate both. It just makes it easier. Okay. Smelter needs to be connected towards a container. I wish like you could move stuff, like move this out of the way because I don't have enough space, I think, to like get rid of all these things here. But also, we're these mines have like unlimited supply, right? So I shouldn't be worried about like getting rid of or discarding ores. Right now, I'm just sort of like hoarding stuff. But they should connect towards a container. The smelter, it goes mine to conveyor to smelter to container. Let me dare to be different. Let me get all that. Oh, I did have enough space. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Infinite nodes? Infinite nodes. Infinite nodes. Why does that make a... That reminds me of something. I can't remember what it is. But you did remind me of something. I think it's easier to store everything. Just store it all. We need this for the biomass. And I think that's really all we might... Oh yeah, we need the portable mines. I think that's good enough for now. We did need wire for the biomass burner. But you said something? Experimental patch is out on PC, which adds big QoL updates. Which is why you... What's Q... exactly, what is QoL? Quality of life? I'm not sure if that's the same thing. But what's an example of quality of life in this game that makes it easier, I guess? Well, yeah, container. Oh my gosh, is the tree gonna be in the way? Can we chop this tree down? The only one I see is Daisy Chisholm? Daisy Chisholm? What is that? Guys, I'm scared. I think I've blocked off the production supply, bro. There's a tree right there. Damn. You have to like really be... This game is like a sweet spot between being an architect and being an engineer. An architect to design beforehand and then an engineer to actually build the stuff for optimization, you know, so things run efficiently. After you probably make some poor mistakes like I have. Wait, this might not be a problem. It might not be a problem, hold on. Dang, it is. All because of ore, bro. But I'm missing iron plate and an iron rod. So, what is this? Iron rod, okay. Iron plate. Oh, so are we good? The tree's not gonna be in the way? It is in the way. He's in medieval period. This is actually the future. It's more closer towards the future. You'd see more swords and bows and arrows if it makes sense. I don't want to spoil anything for Xena, but I'm looking forward to it being released on console. Go ahead, bro. Like honestly, I also have I work full time, so it's not like as if I'm that tight to stuff. Spoilers make me look forward towards certain things, you know. So how come? So we can't put it close there, but we can put it like close enough. This is so interesting. Oh, Industrial Revolution. Man, Industrial Revolution. I guess you're not wrong. I was gonna say like intelligence revolution, because we're in the AI era, but there's no AI. Like the crazy part is if you could call an agent you know how we have AI agents now like ChatGPT, but if you could like have an AI agent that has a power supply, that has a blueprint, and it will keep managing things for you, and then you have robots that would help go to your container, grab all the things for your container for you, and then move it elsewhere. So that way you have like actual complete automation, right? The only problem is scalability, like how much you're able to like build from your factory, and you have so much, like are you going to be able to store all that, or like when would you be able to use it? So that's where I guess you have other factories connected, so that this factory becomes a supply chain for another factory and stuff like that. But it's kind of like endless. It's like, where does it end, you know? There's a game like that. Foundry? What? Let's just say a specific type of transportation will actually be useful in the game, whereas currently it's not worth the effort. Why? Yo, I did want a ride because look, this is my other factory right there. It's the Iron Ignis one, right? And was my hub was originally in this location. But I was like, I wanted this to be like self-sustaining-ish. Like at least that's the goal. So I needed Iron Ignis, and then I came here. Was this a joke? Well, I completely fell into that one. Completely. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so finally we could probably put in a power line here connected to this guy. And then start building, and yeah, our factory should start kicking in. Cross my fingers. Packaged liquids are still OP. Packaged liquids? What is that? Wait, power line. Missing cable? What? I don't have a cable? I mean, the further you get along, the bigger your factories will become to craft items. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, this game, I hadn't played it in 3 months, and I picked it back up. I was trying to figure things out. Like, this power thing was really... Oh! Bruh. Oh, okay. We need a... I paused this. I need to turn those on. Okay, there we go. Am I selfish if I use one power pole and connect it to like, you know? So this guy has no supply yet. There's too many things connected right now. Why is it red? This was one of my earlier struggles in the day, so I'm gonna try and figure this out. Hold on. So these is supplying, the biomass burner is connected to this power pole. This power pole is connected to this. It's supplying energy towards this mine. So do I need another pole? Oh, that's missing. Well, if the power pole acts as a form of power or connection, doesn't that mean that I should be able to basically connect a line to it so that it generates power? It's like a conduit of create a power grid. The power grid supplies all power towards buildings. Futuristic Fallout? Without killing people, yeah? Oh, to be new at this game? Hey, have mercy, man, have mercy. So what is wrong with you? Work, man. Oh, is it the recipe? So what's the current recipe? Is it Ignis? Or should I select... Oh, there we go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yo, that recipe thing is so confusing, though. Because if you have the wrong recipe, it's not going to do anything. So I'm like, what's going on? What's going on here? I finally, okay, we should have now enough ignits, or not yet. But we should have thank you, thank you. Thanks, Chris. We should have ignits because the goal is to be able to create enough biomass so that we could, yeah, enough biomass burners so that we can have a factory for iron ignite, and then from there I'll figure out what to do. Is there fall damage? There is. Do you want to wait? Let me say it first. There is, but it's sort of merciful. I don't know how merciful though. I thought I would have died from here, but I didn't. Look. Man, that's so cute. Now I really want to find out. Like, what if we jumped all the way from that edge right there? It was just a question. We gotta investigate. KA, we gotta investigate. That's what the game's for. No risk, no reward, brother. I think I figured out why you crouch if you're on a slope. If you're on a slope, you can't really like slide. Because apparently the fastest form of movement for me right now is doing this. Wait, you run. It's not working. And then you jump like that. And then you run again, you hold it, hold circle, then jump. Then you jump again. Anyway, we're having these guys, and I've gone through a whole journey of remembering different things and talking to you guys. I forgot what I needed the iron ignite for to begin with. Iron ignites are needed for what again? Oh yeah, they're needed for copper. It would be nice if something else could make the copper wire instead. This is so primitive, like having to use a workbench. You survive any height as long as you have full health. Really? Oh my, what? Really? That is crazy. Nah, forget this. I really want to find that out. Alright, wait. Let me make sure my slide tackle is working. Uh-huh. Alright. Let me find out. No way! What is this suit? This girl's ankles. It's a girl, right? It looked like a female in the, my avatar. This girl's ankles, and you can eat, right? It's like consume. Wait, how come nothing happened? Oh, okay, I see it. Why? The only time I've needed to eat something is when I ran into like a poison mist. There was like some cocoon that was happening, right? There was some cocoon that had like a mist of poison or something like that. And I was like, oh, somebody. So I had to like eat whatever those are. Those coconuts. Continue sliding, jumping to pick up more speed. Oh. Okay. Now this is one of the best benefits of streaming, you know? For these type of games, actually, it's actually a wholesome community. Like my hero that's gonna like, you know, PvP and like, you're trash for for killing me 2 games ago. Oh no, that's good. Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, okay. Good to know. W Chris, man, W Chris. This is low-key slow though. Is it because there's one pole? I have to like do some analysis to see if it makes sense. Yeah, that's enough. Oh yeah. Back to the things. So do we have enough for 3 biomass stuff? Hidden tip the game never mentions. I know, right? I did mention about the sliding tackle as well. That came from like playing games like Call of Duty earlier and just realizing that if you slide and maybe if you jump, it might be faster in certain games. Okay, do we have enough for biomass burners? 15, that's going to be 30, 15. Read 45. Okay, so produce 3. We have 180, that should be enough. And then 220. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm scared, guys. I want to get rid of my hub so that I can explore other areas and create other factories. Because the biomass right now is tied towards our home base. So ideally, this is what I'm trying to do. We get rid of the power supply. Dang, no light. No light, bro. We get rid of that power supply. We drop this biomass right here. That's a good angle. I guess this is decent. And then we connect this to a power cable. I wonder how much like power lines you can connect to this. And did I receive all my bushes back? Okay, I did. Okay, so we have one. And if we wanted to make this proper, I wish you could duplicate like Control D, like you would be able to do on most things on PC. But let's also create another, or is one enough? Hold on, one might be enough. Right now this is saying it's constructing 1 copper ignite. Okay, 30 copper ignites per minute. But what if I added more what if we added 1 more biomass? Because that's like more energy, right? Let me just experiment. Let's experiment to see if it's any different. That's not it. Oh, right there, right there. Okay, now just curious, does this, is the production any faster for this? No, it made no difference, it did not. It made no difference, man. Or do I have the wrong connection? Should I put a different power pole? Hold on, wait. Oh wait, this isn't even on yet. Yeah, I didn't supply it with anything. Okay, now we have 2 biomasses connected to 1 power pole through a power line. Okay, still the same thing it seems. So having 2 biomasses doesn't matter necessarily. I wonder if the resource of copper is just more what's the word? Or does the power line matter? Now we can experiment with that. Let's get rid of this. Leave that one. What is this connected to? This is connected to this. That's connected to that. A power pole. A whole new pole, right? I'm missing copper and concrete. Oh my gosh, bro. Concrete of all things. Okay, good thing I have that. Good thing I have that. Okay, so let's say right here, right, I had a power pole dedicated for this one. I will put a power line here, connected it to here, right? Another power line connected to no empty power cable. What? Oh, wait. Oh, it's already... Wait. No, wait. Shouldn't we be able to connect this power line to this one? No empty power line connections. So we've maxed out the power lines to this. Interesting. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Was I connecting it to the wrong thing? Oh no, I wasn't. You're wanting to increase production power? Yeah, I was experimenting to see if I have like 2 biomass burners connected to a power pole. So basically these 2 things are acting as fuel for the smelter so that it produces faster, right? That's what I was trying to experiment. But I wasn't able to connect a power line from this pole to the smelter to see if it would work. So I can't confirm that hypothesis. But low-key for now, I need to move on. I can move on to iron ignis instead. And I could do more exploration after. Well, honestly, I think, I think I'm gonna call it here. I can pick this up again at a different time and do biomass burners for the iron ignits at that side. But yeah, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to KA, Valius TV, Tom Elzer, and everyone else who tuned in. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. I was supposed to put this here earlier, but if people want to stay connected, I'm on Discord. It's mostly for my hero games, but I take this as a healthy mental break from games that are annoyingly a bit, aggravating with PvP. It's a more chill experience. But cheers, peeps. Wish you guys a smooth rest of your night and a better day tomorrow.